2013 was a big year for Microsoft, but it didn't exactly start out that way. After nearly 8 years on the market, the Xbox 360 was running on fumes to kick off the year. Its list of exclusive titles was a paltry one, highlighted by Gears of War Judgment, State of Decay, and, well, not much else. But the Xbox 360 put up a great showing this console generation, selling something on the order of 80 million consoles since it debuted in 2005. Not bad for a system so plagued by hardware issues over its first few years. But the Xbox 360 was hardly the star of Microsoft's year. No, that honor belongs to its confusingly named successor, the Xbox One.
Today, we're thrilled to unveil the ultimate all-in-one home entertainment system. Introducing Xbox One.
Announced on May 21st, the Xbox One was to be a revolutionary new device, a hybrid of video game console and cable set-top box that would be the center of your living room experience. At least that's what Microsoft was aiming for. But in the coming weeks and months, the Xbox One grabbed more headlines for its imposing restrictions than for its potential as an all-in-one multimedia device. First, there was the always-online requirement. You had to be connected to the internet in order for the console to function. On top of that, if you ever bought a used game or simply borrowed a disc from a friend, you would be forced to pay a fee in order to play that game on your own Xbox. And slightly less restrictive, but still a worry for those concerned about their privacy, was the fact that the Kinect would need to be plugged in at all times. All of these were part of Microsoft's grand vision for an always-connected entertainment device of the future, necessary requirements for a device that would take center stage in the battle for your living room. But not everyone saw it that way. A lot of people saw these restrictions as hostile, anti-consumer practices designed to protect the interests of big corporations using thinly veiled DRM measures. To say that Microsoft could have done a better job defending its ambitions would be an understatement. Its PR campaign was either stubborn or tone-deaf, depending on who you ask, giving confusing responses to simple questions, such as, no, it does not have to be always connected, but the Xbox One does require a connection to the internet. What does that even mean? It took a while, but Microsoft eventually altered these restrictions, ditching always online, used game fees, and the need for Kinect to be connected at all times. With that bumpy road behind it, Microsoft could now focus on the November release of the Xbox One. The new system launched with a first-party lineup that consisted of the excellent Forza 5, the pretty good Dead Rising 3, the middling Rise, and Zoo Tycoon, a game where you can play peekaboo with a monkey. It was a solid, if unspectacular, roster of games that was still superior to what Sony had to offer. But one area where Sony clearly had the upper hand was with third-party games. Third-party launch titles like Assassin's Creed 4, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Battlefield 4, they all ran in higher resolutions on PlayStation 4 than they did on Xbox One, leading many to believe that the PS4 would be the more powerful console this generation. There may be some untapped power reservoir to the Xbox One that developers have yet to wrangle, but it's a tough blow to a company that enjoyed so much third-party success on the Xbox 360. Now that the dust has settled on the Xbox One launch, it's still hard to tell just how successful the console has been. But with over 2 million Xbox One sold, it's clear that there's plenty of interest in Microsoft's new console. The latest generation of the console wars is just getting started, and despite a rough introduction, Microsoft has positioned itself as a solid contender in this race. Upcoming exclusives like Titanfall and Quantum Break should help its chances, but it's yet to be seen whether this will be the one device in your living room that Microsoft has envisioned it would be.
Come on, it was so good. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Go to Internet Explorer. Oh, nice. Watch TV.